Buenas gente, estamos aquí en Juego de Tronos, el videojuego, y no lo he jugado nunca. He visto la serie y tal, todas las temporadas, y a ver de qué va esto. Según he estado leyendo, hay que ir tomando decisiones y tal, y las decisiones que tomes, pues, influyen en la historia y tal. Tenía por ahí los juegos de The Walking Dead, de Telltale también, pero me apetecía subir este. Voy a ver cuántos episodios son. Son 6. Pero bueno, imagino que serán largos y tal, así que no sé lo que duran los episodios, pero imagino que si son muy largos os subiré de media hora, 40 minutos y tal. No sé si sigue la historia de la serie y tal, o es otra distinta. O sea, no sé nada. Se adapta a las decisiones que tomes. Vale. Bueno, eso es lo que dicen siempre, pero luego suele ser bastante lineal todo, ¿eh? Casa Forrester. ¿Ves? Esa casa no me suena. Es que la serie hace mucho que la vi también. No sé hace cuánto que salió la última temporada. No sé si era la séptima o la octava. La séptima, creo. Bueno, está en inglés, pero los subtítulos en español. He bajado un parche por ahí. Espérate, vamos a bajar un poquillo el volumen. Audio. Vamos a bajarlo al 4. Jamie Lannister. Aquí es cuando le secuestran, creo, ¿no? Le falta el brazo, ¿no? ¿No? A lo mejor el brazo se lo cortan más adelante. Vale, ¿qué tengo que hacer? Ya está, ¿no?
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You? You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as
Parece
a
un
friend.
niño, ¿no?
And if we're being honest,
¿Cómo selecciono? La
you are
tendré, ya
just
lo
a
verás.
squire.
I will. You'll see.
Of course, your lordship. After you take your rightful place on the Iron Throne.
I had a hand in it, you
Se
know.
ve muy joven, ¿no?
Hand in what? Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next, he'll tell us.
Déjalo terminar, a ver.
Let him finish.
Oh, he'll talk all night if you let him.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. And round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
Brought him to his knees.
Good Forrester.
Not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norren's honor.
Norren. No sé
I'm
quién es Norren.
questioning Norren's story. Which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on.
No recibo
I don't
órdenes de
take
ti.
orders from you.
No, but you take orders from him. Idiot, you're his squire. Now fetch him some wine.
Soy escudero de este, ¿no? Vale, ya sabía yo que era un pringao.
I'll do it. Norren's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries.
No, pues esto no tiene nada que ver con la peli, porque a mí
His
no me
honor
suena,
is
¿eh?
beyond reproach. House Tully is forever in his debt.
La casa Tully sí
You've
me
never
suena.
seen a field plowed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norren across the battlefield.
Pero ahora mismo no caigo quién son los Tully.
Fetch your coat. Tonight we celebrate.
No sé si este será el prota, será el
King in the
John.
north! The king in the north! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the young wolf's army and ride as the vanguard. Gods have favored us.
Que yo sepa, el Rob era más pequeño que el Jamie, ¿no? El norte no olvida, se acerca el invierno.
Winter is coming.
Let's hope it waits till this bloody war's over.
A ver, ¿y este por qué empieza a decir eso de se acerca el invierno si es un Lannister?
Yes, my lord.
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick.
Sir
As his
Roderick,
father,
ese me suena.
I
¿Quién
could
era?
not be more proud of the man he's become.
Voy a tener que remirar la serie de Juego de Tronos porque no me acuerdo de nada.
I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while.
Lo he estado pensando desde hace un tiempo. ¿Qué quiere decir?
What do you mean?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you?
¿Qué puedo ofrecerte?
You served me well.
Pelear.
Let me fight for you, my lord.
You've more than proven your ability on the battlefield. No man would question that. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire, but you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett.
Lo tienes bien merecido.
Your hard work has paid off.
¿Ya no soy escudero?
For now, keep this
Me he quedado en
between us.
silencio, yo creo.
We're celebrating tonight, and I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged. Now go and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Este, si es el Jamie Lannister, tiene que tener sus 30 y muchos, 40. Y el Rob tendría 20 y tantos.
Fetches more wine.
No sé yo.
Can you give me a hand?
Ya no soy escudero, ayúdate tú solo.
Make it up to you.
Venga, no hay problema.
No problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So?
I outrank you. You should help me. Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk
Podría ser peor.
liar and an arrogant prig.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin.
¿Norren será el tío ese con el que he hablado otra vez?
Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shoveling slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by
No
much.
somos
Don't
diferentes.
get angry with me. We're no different, you and I.
Aye, but I'm not the son of a pig farmer. My father had dignity.
Este a lo mejor se llama Jamie, pero no es
At this
Lannister.
rate, we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. Pulling wine around a fucking wedding.
Vamos a decirle la
Not
verdad.
me. What? Tomorrow I ride with Roderick and Lord Forrester.
Sir Gerard the fucking great. Unbelievable. Maybe if my uncle were Castellan, I'd be getting promoted too.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it.
He's got Lord Forrester's ear, doesn't he? I'm sure it didn't hurt.
How much further?
It's right over there.
Este juego es mucho de diálogo, ¿eh? Y poco movimiento. Pero bueno, si la historia está bien, me da igual.
Take your time. You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood. Fucking phrase. Nice night for a wedding.
Bonita noche para una boda.
Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters. Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Gerard.
Esto me recuerda
What's wrong?
a lo de las bodas de sangre, ¿no? Cuando están ahí en el campamento y tal. Que el Rob se proclama rey en el norte. Y la familia que les mata, no sé si eran... A ver, necesitamos volver. La familia que les mata... No me acuerdo cómo se llamaba. Tully no era, ¿no? Este ya se huele algo.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Owen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
Advertir, salvar, venga.
But what about? What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush?
Hay que advertir a la peña.
Warn the others.
Warn them about what?
It's no time to explain. We need to find Roderick. He's out there by himself.
Seguramente, si no lo hubiera salvado, lo mismo le matan o algo.
We need to get back to camp. We have to get back.
Joder. ¿Estos son de los Lannister o de quién? A ver si puedo pegarme con alguien.
Ready, boys. Whoa. Shoot that one.
Jódete. Agáchate, tío. Esto va a haber que hacerlo rápido, ¿no? Lo mismo me aplasta. Roderick, ¿qué está ahí? Que me muero, tío. Hostia. Muerto. Van a matar a este, ¿eh? Tiene toda la pinta.
Good fucking riddance.
Joder, ese. Mi compañero me da a mí que va a morir, ¿eh?
Speak up, Garrett. Did you see him or
Los
not?
Frey, vale, ha muerto.
Hey, he's gone, my lord. There was nothing I
Los
could
Frey
do.
eran los del... Los de la boda de sangre, ¿no?
Find a weapon.
No sé si se llaman así. Tendría que mirarlo. Vamos a pillar esto. Bueno, creo que va a importar poco porque se van a cargar. Walder Frey, vale. Sí, ese es el de la boda de sangre, Walder Frey, creo. ¿Y el Rob dónde está? No me queda esto muy claro, macho. El Rob no le veo. Este parece un niño. Tenemos que
We
seguir.
have to keep moving,
No
my
sé
lord.
si es un Lannister.
Make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Walder Frey says time's over.
¿Qué hago? ¿Le dejo tirado? No, no. Está que no puede, ¿eh? Lo mismo puedo salvarle de alguna forma.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it
Iron
belongs.
Rat.
There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
Debemos irnos.
There's still time, my lord. We can both
You
get...
must go.
My lord,
By the gods, you will obey me.
Hay que irse.
Tell your uncle. Tell him.
La arboleda del norte.
Must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your uncle Duncan.
Lo haré,
Future of
muy
the
bien.
house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those Forresters.
On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking
Vámonos.
Forresters. With love.
Muerto. ¿Y tú qué haces que no corres, tío? Va forma de correr. Logro... No sé qué. Venga, méteme copy. No monetizo, así que me la suda. De no sé qué. Joder, si es que no me acuerdo de nada, macho. Bueno, de momento no empieza mal. El juego va a ser así, de mucho diálogo, mucho tal. Que lo que importa son las elecciones aquí que hagamos. Pero me gustaría saber quién era el tío ese. Yo creo que era el Jaime Lannister, pero no lo sé. Hierro desde el hielo. Los Forrester. Bueno, si no tiene nada que ver con la serie me da igual, una historia nueva también, o sea que... Yo es que los libros, creo que hay libros, no los he leído. Y lo mismo, esto está más ambientado en el libro que en la serie. Vaya mierda cámara.
Blood.
Sí, sangre.
Fresh.
Pues hay alguien herido por aquí, ¿no? ¿No puedo cambiar la cámara? Han atacado ayer alguna granja o algo, ¿eh? A ver el carro este. Se ve como de acuarela esto, ¿no? Parece que el paisaje esté pintado en acuarela. Mirar. Mirar para qué, ¿no?
That's Father's car.
No, este no puede ser un Lannister.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Lord Bolton.
Winter may be coming, but at least he'll have his bacon.
Hijos de puta, ahí matando cerdos. ¿Puedo pegarle por la espalda una hostia o algo?
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you
A
want to
pegarse.
fed to the fucking pigs.
I'm going to kill you.
Is that so? You can try if you like, and then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my
Land! This is Bolton land now, boy.
Los Bolton.
Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he like a proper lordly sword like
Ese es
that.
el Ramsay, ¿no? Hijo puta. Qué mal me cae ese tío, macho.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Vete a la mierda.
Fuck you.
Me van a poner fino, ¿no? Soy escudero, me habrán enseñado a luchar o algo, ¿no?
Pig farmer. Pathetic.
Pilla eso. El hacha, la hoz me gusta más. Bueno, no es una hoz, no me acuerdo. Rastrillo, más bien. Jódete. Sufre ahí, cabrón. Vaya reflejos de ninja. Pilla la espada. Mierda. Uno menos.
Mercy. Please.
Piedad no, vamos a matarlos.
Beg of you. I have a family.
A mí me la suda si tienes una familia.
I have no quarrel with you.
Matarlo, que le jodan.
Please.
Que se joda tú y tu puta familia.
Hang for this. That much I promise.
¿Abrir? Vale, pues ese ya no es amigo mío. Tendrá consecuencias esto, ¿eh?
Father? Garrett, you survived.
Soy un tío fuerte, chaval. Gareth se llama. ¿No se llamaba Jamie?
She hid.
Entonces este no es el Lannister, ya decía yo.
I tried to
¿Que
stop
se han
him.
cargado a la hermana? He hecho bien en matarle, ¿eh? Se han cargado a la hermana, creo, y al padre. A mí el personaje que más me gusta es el
I'll kill the men
Tyrion.
who did this.
El enano, vamos. De los Stark... Hombre, el Jon, ya que es el prota y tal, también mola. Pero me gusta la chica esta, ¿cómo se llama? Arya. Arya o Arya. El Jamie... El Lannister al principio me caía bastante mal. Luego me empezó a caer bien. Pero bueno, el Lannister que mola es el Tyrion.
It's Garrett. Get the Castellan. Tell him his nephew survived.
El castellano. Pues el Gareth este no sale en la serie, que yo sepa.
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly!
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton.
A ver si puedo pegarme con el
Killed my
Ramsay.
family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Lo que no sé yo es quién me caía peor, si el Ramsay o el Joffrey.
The blade can't see.
Por ahí
But I should
estarían
be
los
able
dos,
to save
no
your
sé yo.
leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't
no
see
tuve
it that
elección.
way.
They attacked me. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Of course. And we can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Vale. Cuando he instalado la traducción, me decía algo de si quería conservar los nombres originales en inglés o en español. Había puesto en español, pero... Qué escena más bonita, ¿eh? Pero lo mismo no lo he puesto bien, ¿eh? Por eso me sale lo del Wade Hale ese.
Lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
¿Qué hacemos ahora?
Well, what do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right.
¿Qué me ha metido ahí, gusanos? ¿Para qué?
This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you?
Si me hubiera metido sanguijuelas para no pillar septicemia, a lo mejor lo vería más lógico, pero gusanos, ahí larvas.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't
No es que Roderick no pudiera manejarse
He's
solo.
as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art
Me
of
dio un mensaje.
warcraft.
He gave me a message to deliver.
A message? About what? What did he tell you?
La arboleda del norte.
He said, the North Grove could never be lost.
The North Grove. Interesting. Perhaps it's more than just a myth. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Vale, vamos aquí al trono este. Mirar. ¿No me puedo sentar ahí? Vamos a mirar la ventana.
The Ironwood Grove.
Ironwood sería hierro madera, ¿no? O algo así. ¿Qué tengo que hacer ahora? Vamos a mirar este cuadro. A ver, ¿quién son? Asher.
Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Vale, ¿estos quién son? Talia y Ethan.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan
eso.
now.
¿Y estos?
Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
Rion.
Ryan. Never easy being the fourth born son.
Lord Forrester y Roderick.
Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
Y este,
Roderick.
el que ha muerto
He
ahora.
was our best warrior by far.
¿Será que esta es como la familia Stark? A lo mejor. No sé. Códice del menú, a ver. Bueno, aquí te cuentan la historia un poco de cada uno, ¿no? Asher, Mira, Ethan, Talia, Rion. No sé si a lo mejor son... No, antes han dicho algo de los Stark.
Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tengrin. Look, I'll show you.
Vamos a tocar eso, ¿para qué?
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Vale. Mostrar la espada, hablar. Vamos a hablar.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you.
¿Quién es el señor?
Who is the new lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course.
Ethan.
At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned.
Parece que esté
Advising
celoso,
the
¿eh?
late Lord Forrester was an honor.
Que eres un
Advising
escudero,
Ethan,
chaval.
his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
¿Qué sucederá
What
conmigo?
will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although, given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
¿Por qué nos odian los
Why
Whitehide?
do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
¿Quieren nuestro Ironwood?
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the
No sé por qué
Boltons in
sale el
power.
diálogo arriba y luego
And
se pone
proceed to
abajo,
clear
¿eh?
cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
¿Puedo ver a Ethan?
Can I see Ethan?
Ethan.
Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
¿Puedo
Can I
irme?
go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Esta me recuerda a la Sansa.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever
Fue
you
un
can
héroe,
afford.
venga.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion.
Él iba a liderar la
But if you can
vanguardia,
remember anything,
luchó
I'm
con
sure
valor.
Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Le
Any
decimos la
last
verdad, ¿no?
words before he passed? If you can remember.
Vamos a darle
He
la
asked me
espada.
to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us
Ramsay
bend
Nieve.
the knee.
The hell with Ramsay
Que venga, que
Snow,
venga.
the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means.
Nos cargamos
He
a él y a
killed
sus
the Bolton,
perros.
and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution.
Ramsay viene nieve.
This happened on Forrester land.
Ramsay Snow is coming here.
Aye. He'll arrive within a week.
Joder, va a tardar
Those
mucho,
men
macho.
will say they were keeping the peace
Yo digo, el
in the
mismo
name
viene en
of House
5 minutos o
Bolton.
algo, ¿no?
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
Debemos ser
My
inteligentes.
uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him.
Bueno, el Ed
So,
Stark parece que ya está
what's to
muerto,
be
¿no?
done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just
Y
a
el Ethan
boy
ese es
who
un
can
niño,
barely
tío.
hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this will accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he
Que
did.
se jodan los Bolton.
Boltons. One of their men killed my family.
Aye. You'll say it was justice. They'll say it was murder. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take.
A lo mejor no tendría que haberle matado al otro, no sé.
Cannot stay. Duncan.
Que venga.
Let them come. I don't care.
They'd kill you and not think twice about it. It's
Yo
not
lo
safe
pienso
for you
morir.
here, Garrett. There's only one place beyond the reach of the Boltons.
You're sending him to the war. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons.
Me van a enviar ahí al muro.
I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so
Iré.
vulnerable.
Venga, vamos para allá.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know
A
it
lo mejor
doesn't
allí
seem fair,
cerquita vemos caminantes
but it is
blancos o
what's
algo.
best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Vale. Pues a ver si puedo ir a caballo por ahí.
Word up to me. I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester.
Bueno, para el próximo capítulo voy a leer un poquillo, a ver los personajes estos en el códice. A ver si me entero un poquillo más de quién es cada uno.
Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
Haré lo que sea mejor.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What?
No debe perderse Arboleda del Norte.
What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise.
¿Qué es
It's not
Arboleda del
often
Norte?
discussed, if ever.
What is the North Grove?
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important,
Se lo
Garrett.
dije al maestre.
I told Maester Ortengrin.
I appreciate your honesty, but Lord Forrester's message was not meant for his ears. I'll deal with the Maester. He's the last person I would trust with this information. Which is why, from this day forward, this must be our secret. Soon, I may need your help.
Pero no me dice lo
But
que
I
es.
can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Pues vamos a ser un guardia de la noche de esos. No puedo preguntarte nada más.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the war will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
Serviré
I'll
con honor.
serve with honor.
I know you will.
Nos vemos, chavales.
Garrett, wait!
Esta es la niña que está enamorada de mí, ¿no? Venga, va. A pillarlo. En unos años, si sigues estando buena, me caso contigo. Si
Be
no, no.
safe.
Logro, no sé qué. Espérate, ¿cómo se guarda aquí la partida? Opciones. Jugabilidad. No sé cómo se guarda, ¿eh? A ver, tiene que haber algo aquí de guardar, ¿no? O tiene guardado automático o algo. Bueno, creo que guarda automáticamente. Vamos a dejar aquí el capítulo. Llevo 41 minutos y ya para el próximo seguimos desde aquí. Nos vemos.